Chrono Cross! Alright. So this is Chrono Cross, the sequel to the critically acclaimed greatest game ever, Chrono Trigger. Not quite as beloved as Chrono Trigger. There's a lot of mixed opinions about this game, which I'll get into. But I love it. It's probably my top 10 favorite games. Not as high as Chrono Trigger, I will admit, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, I guess we'll just get into it and I'll explain on the way. So, we are Surge. I'm going to keep his name. I won't try to be clever. There are a lot of characters in this game. I think there's like 40 some you can get all together. I'll try and get as many as is like feasible. We get this cool CG. That's one of the criticisms about this game, actually, is, you know, as games got better, they were able to put more and more and more stuff in it. And at some point, it was inevitable that someone was going to go, what if we just put, like, a ridiculous amount of characters? And that was Chrono Cross. And so there's 40, I think it's 42, 43 possible characters. You can't get them all in your first playthrough. I think you have to be, like, partway through your third before you can. But here we are. So that's us in front. That is Surge. A lot of characters in this game have accents. I'm not even going to try them. She's pretty good, I think, but some of them are really ridiculous. But I'll just read it straight. What is it, Surgy? You look troubled. This is Razly. This is it. There's no turning back now. Come on, Surge, Razly. This is Kid. She's on the box. You know she's important. Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be the day of reckoning. Say your prayers. That'll do you any good. Surgy. Nod. So we're Surge. Girl on the right is Kid, apparently. And, not to spoil anything, but the person on Razly is actually a random character. When you play the game, they just pick one at random. So we got Razly. What's that crystal-like thing? I don't know. Some kind of switch? So close, and yet so far. Forget it. Don't need it. And, yeah, so the third person can be anyone, but then they just swap out whoever, and it's like the same text, but they'll have like their own accent. Razly has a pretty straight accent, but some of them are really out there. So this is the combat. This is my favorite part of Chrono Cross. I think the combat is great. There's a lot to get into it, and they do the Final Fantasy like 7 thing where suddenly everyone looks really more detailed. So there's a couple options. Defend, run away are pretty obvious. Element we don't have. And then there's the 3 of us. So attack, unlike most games, when you attack, we'll attack this guy, you have 3 options. Basically, light, medium, or heavy. And you have different odds of landing the hits. So a light attack, I have a 92%. And then once I land the hit, all my percentages go up. So light went from 92 to 95. So now we'll try medium, and then heavy. Oh, he missed. Okay, so that's the physical attack. So you have the 3 options. You have that. If you look at the blinking box, there's a stamina bar, which starts out at 7. And each one of these, so using a light attack takes 1 of your bar to 3. And so if I were to do this one, I'd run out, which is why it's yellow. I can instead use element or magic. And the more physical attacks you land, the more magic you can do, which I think is great. What are these guys? Yellow? Eh. Do they have anything interesting? No. And you can do a magic move. You can see he's hunched over, he's pretty wrecked, so Kid will probably defeat him. So, again, physical, 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 miss apparently. They get to counterattack. And now that I've built up You can tell how much magic you have. It says kid level 3. That means I can do her level 3 magic. So these are the level 1s, the level 2s. And later on in the game you pick them. Right now they've just given you some. And then level 3s. I don't want to waste... There's a lot of nuances. It's a lot to explain straight off the bat. I have no idea what Razzly's moves are. She has a sword? Maybe it's a wand. So she's built up some stuff. We're going to use Arrow Blaster. So everyone has a color as well. These two guys were yellow, and all the magic set colors. It's kind of like Pokemon, but like Pokemon for idiots. Because in Pokemon it's like, fire is strong against grass and ice, I think, but weak against, you know, rock and water, and there's a whole like web. Chrono Cross is not so sophisticated. There's only 6 colors: red, blue, yellow, green, black, white, and they just pair off. So red is strong against blue, which is strong against red. And like yellow is strong against green, which is strong against yellow. So they just kind of pair off against each other. I gotta remember where to go. Oh, it's right here. I know, it's right here. It's been a while. I gotta remember which way to go. They do the Chrono Trigger thing of like, they're not random battles, you can see the little guys moving around. So I tried to show it off. So this guy, if I go back, attack, innate down there, so Alphabet A is black. Surge, I don't think you can see it on this menu. Surge's color is white, which would make sense that he's, you know, sort of the hero character. Kid is red. Razzly, I think, is green. Yeah, each of the colors means something. Like red is fire and magma. I'm actually gonna attack the other one. Blue is ice and water. Yellow is electric and rock for some reason. Green is grass and wind, and like healing. And then what else? White is holy and meteor. Black is gravity and like dark. It's a lot to take in, but it'll make sense in a little, after a while. Kill it, yeah! We did it, squad. Surge's weapon is the weirdest thing. It's a swallow, they call it. Oh, this is the other thing. Since I had magic left over that I didn't use, I can just use Cure. Surge, or I guess Kid News Cure, and you can just heal us. It's great. It's like the best battle system. I don't know why no other games really have. It did not inspire many games, which is kind of a bummer. Wrong way. Bye. I'm also not getting EXP. And you don't get... Aw. That's not the right way. And you don't get EXP for like most of the game. Do I go this way? Do I not know where to go? Well, we'll keep running around. I'll explain that more once you do kind of gain EXP, but not yet. We will. Oh, I do have to go in here. That's right. Okay. Let's hit the thing. So we saw this earlier. This is the thingamajig. We've turned off the thingamajig. Good job, team. Let's go get pancakes. I always like the artwork in this. Like being able to, like, you go under the bridge, even though this is just a drawing that we're running on. Alright, forget you. I don't want to fight. So now I can go up here at 30 frames a second. Beam me up, Scotty. I want them to get beamed up like that in Star Trek. That'd be dope. What? What was that? What are we doing out here? Like they had no idea what this thing was for. Like, they'll just get on the glowy thing. So this is, I don't know if you saw the CGI thing, but there was like a floating platform, and now we're way up there. This is so high up. Is this thing floating? Did it feel like your body passed through the floor just now? Sure is some fort. This is a fort, apparently. Surge? Quoi? You alright, mate? She's supposed to be like Cockney accent, but I'm not even gonna try it. You've been acting all weird. Very quiet. Who knows what's up ahead? So just stay on your toes. Okay. In formation. Up, 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 up. Just knock on the door. It's only a fort. What could happen? I like the little chickens on the engravings there. Surge. Ooh, CG. Oh. Oh. Foreshadowing. Not very subtle foreshadowing. Surge. Good morning, Surge. It was a dream. I said that too early. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. The pleasant hometown music. I don't know who's saying this. His mother is not, like, in the room. Yep, hop out of bed. I sleep on a bench. He must get eaten by mosquitoes. Something fierce. But yeah, it was all a dream. Which would make sense, because we had abilities and people we never met. Hi, Mom. Good morning, Surge. She kind of reminds me of like a female version of a Jecht from Final Fantasy X. You're finally up, which would make sense. The sun's already reached high noon. By the way, you have plans to meet with Lena this morning. You, young man. Off in Never Neverland. Thanks for waking me up, by the way, Mom. Girls can be pretty scary if you made them angry. It's like noon. There's a cat. Oh, I'm stuck on the cat. Cat, get away. There's another... What are you? Are you a cat? That's a weird looking cat. Oh, that one's like a cat. The other one's like an avatar cat. Alright. We got this wiggly... Dude! It's not dead! This wiggly fish. Yo, Surge. Wiggly the sawfish. I think it's a swordfish. You ever seen one this size? I can't say I have. This gotta be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. I mean, is that where you found it? You tell me. I believe you. You think so? I knew it. Let's get his hopes up. Happiness will be rolling into my life. That's good. Business will pick up. Money will pour in. You can fix the roof. Yeah. Varnish the boat. Buy a new sail. Squid gut pasta. That does not sound good. Life is good. Who am I kidding? That's too good to be true. Thanks for playing, old man. No problem. Give it to a girl you're like. Nice. Nice. I wish legend were true, though. The Dragon King Palace. There aren't enough dreams out there lately. Ah, right. Alright, man. Hey! Check out this sawfish. It's a swordfish. Awesome, ain't it? Poppy cut it down south by the El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. It's all creepy. This sucker sure looks tasty. You should like do something about it. You should fix your roof. Your roof's made of like thatching. How much money does it cost to fix? Let's go fix it. Okay. So that was our house on the left. I think that's our window with the what is that? Fabric hanging out of it? Tapestry. What do we got? There you go. Oh, you're kind of a weird cat too. You're not as weird up close. I take it back. I can tell you're old by the way you're standing. Good morning, Serge. Don't tell me you just woke up. Don't you know that the early bird gets the worm? We haven't invented alarm clocks. Lena's over there by the pier. Ooh, looks like her mother asked her to babysit. That must be Lena. I think there's a... Oh god. This is my house. Enter at own risk. No, shush. I already said that. I'm pretty sure there's a secret around here, but I can't remember where. It's like in the... Maybe not. Oh! Ah, secrets! This is a professional Let's Play. We know secrets. There will be... That's it. We've maxed out the secret quota. There will be no more secrets obtained for the rest of the game. Alright. Oh, look at this kid. Yippee! Did like a spin dash to get out there. Hey, girl. What you up to, girl? Staring out in space, girl? You're late, Serge. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose? You didn't wake me up either. You promised you'd go get some Komodo dragon scales. We got one! For my necklace, remember? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Are these all your siblings? Woohoo! Sergilina, look at me. That's the least impressive thing I've ever seen. Come on, you guys should join us. It feels really good. Do like a cannonball or something. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. We're here to literally do nothing and watch you. Don't swim out too far now. You hear? Okay, gotcha. Splish, splish. I think that one is swimming to the next island. Look, he's got a boat! Lena! Oh, he came back. Okay. Kids sure have it easy. Not me. I'm 15 now. Everything's changed. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds. How each day lasted an eternity, filled with newness, fun, and excitement. But the important thing now is not our childhood, but my necklace. Yes! You have to face... This guy got spunk. You have to face up to reality and live each day anew. Yes, ma'am. So why don't you get a lizard rock and get some scales for me? This sounds unethical. I would join you, but I have the kids I have to watch the kids. It's your fault you were late. If I was early, would the kids just be unattended? Is that what you're suggesting? Once you collect some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Apasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Serge? Yes, ma'am. Nods. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. I am whipped. Okay then. Don't just stand around, go collect some scales of lizard rock. Let's see, 3 should be enough. We already got 1. I don't think we can use the... I'm gonna be honest with you guys, we have the 1, I don't know how to use it. I think we still have to get 3 anyway. Good luck, Serge. I'm counting on you. Alright. Bye. Have fun with your kids or whatever. Serge, instead of going on his mission, proceeded to mess around in every house in town. As is tradition in an RPG. Alright, we got another house here. I like how, there's a lot of RPGs where you'll show up in, like, these towns, like Pokemon. It's you, Gary, and the professor. No one else lives in that town. But this feels kind of like lived in. You know, there's houses, there's people running about. I like it. Isn't mine Celine cute? Daddy found her by Lizard Rock. A lot of baby Komodo dragons play out there. Oh, there we are. I guess it's kind of like their hangout. We need to, like... Oh, you know what, Sergi? Don't tell anyone about it. Tell you... Ooh, a secret. Tell me. Lolo said he was going to collect some Komodo dragon scales. What should I do? That was the worst secret. I was hoping you're gonna, like, give me something. Hey, you have any secrets? No. We're not young anymore. We are, like, mature adults, according to my maybe girlfriend. So you're collecting them too, huh? To make a silly necklace. Listen. That's right, old timer. Well said, Serge. You're a man of the sea. Am I? I'm a man of the sea. Hear that? Oh, okay. They don't call me the Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers, kid. Clean out your ears. Oh my god, there's secrets galore. Rock and roll, baby. That does not help. Use the lay of the land. Super Duper Secret 3. There's always that one... Yeah. Yawn. These dragons are mighty cautious and run at high speeds. You must face them with your wits, courage, and tenacity. Lightning start and run like the wind. Whip past it. This guy's a nutter. Oh, there's one! Just scale that one! I think, I don't know how you get the scales off of them, but let's be honest. I don't think it's humane. And I don't think this little... Okay. Yeah, I get it. Go for the gold. I'm just making a necklace. You're a little, overexcited. I like this house! I mean, again, they're gonna get bugs and stuff like crazy, but they've got, like, their own little dock. There's no beds. They do have this... I assume this is the mother. Hello, mother. Do you know about Lizard Rock, southwest of the village? I heard that a mother Komodo dragon. I'm sure we won't see it. She never listens to me. I guess kids will be kids. Cool. What's in your basement? Anything valuable? Oh, there's the bugs. Told ya. There we go. Look at this. Now, this is a fisherman. Look at that thing. Hi, Serge. I was lost in my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly? That's the little girl. Sometimes I'm just amazed at how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that too. She's been very much like her mother since as long as I can remember. I guess that demonstrates how life finds a way. It's been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. These guys are very open with their lives. Back then I had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. There he is up there. Are you proud of me, Papa? Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals? Are you kidding me? Where are the other horns? Are they like in a group on the head, or are they like one on the head, one they got like Wolverine claws, the tail's got some. I'm hoping we see a six-horned narwhal. They represent all my hard work and dedication. I love my job. I'm happy with it. I think everyone, like, this economy is not good. Like, everyone in town is a fisherman. We've met like 3 now, haven't we? Actually, everyone who has it, like, we don't have a job. We watch kids for a living. But so far we've met 2 adults with jobs, and they're both fishermen. With giant fish. We could have picked a different path. I should read this. 10 years ago. Then I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. I'm not saying which one would be better, but I always wonder where the other path may have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about the other you that might have been. Boy, life sure is complex. Yeah, it is, man. I know I talked over you, but you had some interesting points. Oh, hey, Serge, you want this? Take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago. Now, is it just like there's nurse sharks? There are tiger sharks. I was hoping like a lion shark would be like a shark with a lion head. When I decided to become a fisherman, I made this amulet 10 years ago. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife. I have old Kiki. Here. You received the shark tooth. Shark tooth. Ugh. Alright. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Ma'am, thank you for inviting me into your house, unannounced and unrequited. A lot of kids. We're going this one. Go. So this is like the local bar, or I think it's not really a bar. It's a kitchen. It's Belcha's kitchen, in fact. What's up? Humana, humana, humana. She sure is pretty. What a knockout that dancer Mickey is. It's hard to tell. She's a little pixely, but I guess people are down for that. The port town of Termina, where Clocktown is, has its share of dancers, but no one, I say, no one compares to Mickey. This must have come out the same year as Majora's Mask. It's kind of interesting. But mind you, I've never actually seen Mickey dance. I've just seen this poster on the wall. Okay. Whoa, Serge. Don't tell Grandma about this. How old are you? Okay. Now this is a weird looking dog. Ooh. Why, hello, Serge. Do you want to hear the... Oh, no. Want to hear the real truth about the world? It's flat, man. Read this book. Visit this website. They'll tell you all about it. Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude, the fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. A lone, crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. The least I can do is send my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sails on dreams. That wasn't bad. I like it, Serge. Were you moved? I've been dreaming of being a poet since I was little. That's not terrible, actually. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself with just a pencil and paper. But look at me. I'm in this puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing in this rundown shack. It's like the biggest building in town. I'd say you're doing alright. Everyone else is a fisherman. What Cha say about my restaurant? You can quit anytime you want, you know. Ugh. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just saying how great my work conditions are. Thanks, Belcha. Oh, go into Belcha's room. Oh, there's another weird dog. Could there be secrets under this bed? Move. I need to get the secrets under the bed. Move. There we go. I found a Hecarim bone. I'm sure that'll come in handy. And look at this giant chest. Alright. So I guess we'll go to the menu now, since we actually have stuff. Status, Surge. I don't think I've ever looked at this. So there's our model. Ooh, we are the silent protagonist type. We're in 17. Arnie, which is the name of the village. We're 5'7", 128. Ordinary, how rude. And right-handed. And that's all we got. So we can equip stuff. So Sea Swallow is our weapon. Ivory Mail. And then that increases defense by 1. Magic defense by 1. We have nothing else, so I don't see any reason not to use it. Okay, so like I was saying a while ago, there are a bajillion characters. And they fall into, like, a few categories. There's, like, the ones that are, like, central to the plot, like Surge. There are the ones that are not central to the plot, but, like, if you do, like, side quests, they're fleshed out a lot. There's quite a few of those. There's some characters who are just useless. Like, not interesting, don't really have much going on. And then there are characters that are weird. There's quite a few weird characters. And we're gonna get one. I hate this character, but it's literally the first character you can get, and that's the only reason we will ditch them first chance we get. It's not this guy. We're just gonna see who this house is. Oh, it's you, Serge. I think the chief is outside. He said he was gonna teach some self-defense. Oh, this is the tutorial if I want to do it. I don't want to do it. What are you guys doing? What's that thing? If you want to record what you've done so far, step up to the Record of Fate and open up the menu. That's very fourth wall of you. Then select the block you want and follow directions to save. Easy, isn't it? You should go look for another one. I'm going to be here for a while. That's weird. Go in the world map, you can save without doing whatever. Back of the line. These guys are like hanging out, waiting to save. Is that what you guys are doing? It will tell you lots of things, like what you should be doing next. And when you can't hear anything anymore, I guess it means you don't have a future. It's rude. When that happens, you just go home. Go to bed, forget it, whatever. Life's over. That's exactly right. The Record of Fate. It records everything, good or bad. If you see one of those, don't forget to do everything. It'd be terrible if you lost your past. Can be anything you do about it. We have not saved yet. Keep that in mind. Alright, time to go get the character I hate. So this is the village elder. I think he teaches you how to, like, the combat works, but I don't really want to do it. Because I know how the combat works. This bundle of joy in the deep background. Hey, come here. Hi. This is Poshel. Me, I'm a bit busy right now. Maybe next time. How about a bone? Ah, is that a Hecarim bone? Sergi Poo, a present for I? How do you know? To accept or not to accept? Ahem, me accept your present and me shall help you. Me will do anything you want. Me will be honored to be by your side. My pretty miracle power X. Me will, I don't think Poshel has a pretty miracle power X, but maybe I'll be surprised. Me will do it, Sergipu. Poshel joined your party. Hot damn. We could rename Poshel. We're not gonna. Poshel just glitched out a little bit. No one saw that. Okay, we've gained our first party member. Look how dopey Poshel is. I'm not a fan of Poshel, if that has not been made clear. But we will take whatever help we can get. We've got to kill some chickens or whatever. What's up? Well, hello there, Serge. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? I'd love to. So weapons and armor in this game don't work like other, I guess I'll show you, other RPGs. You have to craft them, basically. Yeah, so you forge them. So if I want to make a weapon, so there's some stuff, I can make a dagger. In the bottom box there, it shows what characters can wield them. So neither one of us can use daggers. He can use, I guess Poshel's a he, can use a glove, I guess. But he already has one. But in order to make one, I would need 40 gold, a bone, and leather. So, I don't know, a lot of RPGs, you tend to go through weapons really quickly. We don't. I think there's only 4 or 5 tiers, so we'll be having our base weapon or 1 or 2 steps up for it for most of the game, basically. However, what we are interested in are elements, which are the magic spells. Kind of like materia, I guess, from Final Fantasy VII. Kinda. So we're gonna buy them. So like I said, there's different colors. Blue is sort of water and cure, fire, water. The ones that have the 1 next to them are consumable. Once you use them, they're used up. So they're items, essentially. We're gonna use cure. We're gonna get, how much money have I got? 100 bucks, okay. Is that all I have? So I already have a cure. I feel like I'm supposed to have more money than this. Who gives me money? Does my mother give me money? Hang on. Hang on. I could have sworn. Get out of the way. Dude. You're already useless. Hey, Mom. Mom, I need money. Hey, hey, hey. Get your priorities straight. Whoa. That's not what I asked. I don't need girl advice. I need cash. Girls don't cash. Actually, I think it's here. Oh, here we go. More secrets. Secret savings. 200 bucks. Ah, okay. Would you like to rest? No, thank you. We've done nothing. We literally slept till noon, walked around for a half hour, and then thought about going back to bed. He's a character I could sympathize with, if ever there was one. Okay. Guess what? I got more cash. I would like some elements, thank you. Yes, please. 1 second. Okay. Okay, we need 1 more cure. We'll get 2 everything, and then 2 beams. That's exactly all our money. Whoo boy. Okay. So now we're gonna use the elements. Allocate. So it's like a grid. It's hard to explain, but it'll make sense. So you see up there, underneath Surge's eye, we're on level 1. There's a level 2. There's a level 3. Before we had a whole bunch more because it was like a dream or whatever, but now we're our little peasant boy. So this is what we have. Each of these elements have their own level. You see it down at the bottom. Level 1 plus or minus 7. That means I can put this element at the 1 level, level 2, level 3, up to 8, I guess. There's no negative, so I can't do minus. And there's different, the higher their base level is, typically the better the magic spell is. I think these are all level 1, yeah. Is Cure level 1? I thought it was level 2. But I can put it in here, so now I have a Photon Ray plus 2. So it's like a higher. It's boosted over a regular photon ray. If I were to put it here instead, for example. It's good to have them match their own element. So Surge is a white element character, so having the white magic is good. And it doesn't hurt. Like, so white would be good for him, black would be bad for him because that's the opposite, and the others are just whatever. We don't really have much to be picky. We have Fireball and Cure. Partial will give you a Cure, you a Fireball, and you an Aqua Beam. I think Partial, yeah, so you can see there, Surge, innate whites, Partial, innate yellow. Innate yellow is not terribly useful at the moment, but whatever, I'll take what I can get. So, and now we've left our village. Which means I'm going to save for the first time. And actually I'm going to... It's been 40 minutes. This is my first time doing it, so I don't want to like lose all the video. So I'm going to stop real quick, save the recording, and then we'll pick back up.